reports now from NPR that the federal government is ending funding for drive-through coronavirus testing this Friday in places like Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. They say they're disappointed, but my God, that is a program that has spanned at least a month and has given us memories that will last a lunchtime. I didn't even know they were funding it, to be honest with you. But can you believe, actually, according to this, I want to make sure this is right. Yeah,
it's an NPR piece.
The federal government
they're
will
closing
end
down the
funding
testing sites
for coronavirus testing sites Friday. In a few places, those sites will close as a result of it.
Pennsylvania.
In the Philly suburbs, Montgomery County, it has a drive-through site that has tested 250 people a day since March 21st. It's been a very successful site. I mean, can you believe that? I mean, how do you even process that? That here we are, testing has been an abysmal failure, and they're cutting off what little funding they did in places like Montgomery County, suburbs of Philadelphia.
You know, I was chuckling not because of that odd news, but because I've never been in a split before, only with the top of your head, as you read the news there. You've got a magnificent head of hair, Joe, that the whole country saw there.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is, it's stunning, obviously, but I'd like to know more about why. I mean, they're doing it at a local level. If you go to community colleges around the country, they're doing their best to do some drive-through testing. But the idea that they're shutting down testing on the federal level is perplexing when the entire point of this exercise, as we've heard from a number of doctors just this morning, is to get as many people tested as possible before we can even begin to get our arms around this and eventually open the country back up.
It is almost, Mika, a cynic would suggest, and I certainly never would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that because I'm not cynical. I have a heart that's as big as the Montana skies. But a cynic would suggest, the cynic would suggest that there's somebody in the federal government that doesn't want Americans to know exactly how many people have this pandemic. Here's a hint. It's more than 15.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's what he said in February, I think.
So, honestly, I have to wonder sometimes what he wants to have happen here, given how badly this is going.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.